I was looking at my old notebook from 2009 the other day, and it just hit me how crazy the game has changed. When I packed up my life in Ohio and drove down to Florida, I had nothing but a trunk full of physical CDs, right? It was literal hand-to-hand hustle. If I wanted someone to hear my track, I had to physically put a plastic disc in their hand and look them in the eye. Now, we got artists posting 30-second clips to an algorithm that, let us be real, is going to bury their music in 24 hours. It is what I call the silent grind, and it is a trap. We talked about this last time when people told me Back the Cypher was hard to find online, even with the killer content we put out. It made me realize that so many of us are shouting into a void, hoping a direct link will save us, instead of actually building searchable real estate. Think about it. You spend, 3 weeks writing, recording, mixing, mastering a track. You put it on your social media story, you drop the link, and then 24 hours later, boom, it is gone. It is dead. That is the ephemeral trap. Compare that to putting a video on YouTube or writing a blog post that is optimized for search. 5 years from now, some kid in Germany can type in a specific phrase, find your video, and become a fan for life. That is high-ranking, search engine-friendly real estate. You are creating an asset that works for you while you sleep, instead of constantly running on a treadmill that resets to 0 every single day. And look, if you look at how the big dogs play, the major labels, they are not just throwing stuff at the wall. They might spend 20% of their budget on actually recording the music, and the other 80%, it goes straight into positioning, marketing, and making sure that when you search for something even remotely related, their artist pops up first. As independent artists, we cannot outspend a multi-million-dollar corporation. We just can't. But we can outsmart them by understanding how searchability works. It is about shifting your mindset from just being a creator to being someone who owns the search real estate where your audience is already looking. So, how do we actually tune that signal? Well, at Down by Law Management LLC, we are building the infrastructure so you do not have to beg the gatekeepers for a look. We put together the free independent artist blueprint, and we launched the Hip Hop Hero League TV network on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. We are talking about actual TV screens, turning that space into search real estate. When people are sitting on their couch looking for fresh hip-hop, we are right there in their face, bypassed all the algorithms that want you to pay to play. And if you want to support this movement, there is a super simple search hack you can use right now. Do not just click a direct link when someone shares their track. Instead, physically go to the search bar on YouTube or Google and type in the artist name and the song title. When you do that, you are training the algorithm. You are telling the machine, hey, there is real organic demand for this person. Then, leave a comment that actually uses keywords, like this is the best underground hip-hop lyricist of 2025. That kind of stuff signals to the search engines that your content is highly relevant. It is time to stop screaming into a hurricane of silent hustle. I want to challenge every independent artist listening to this right now to stop doing the same old thing expecting different results. Go to downbylawmanagementllc.com, download that free blueprint, and let us book a consultation to get your brand optimized. Let us turn that temporary exposure into a long-term financial legacy. All right, I am out of here. Talk to y'all soon.